Hello everyone, I welcome you to the third lecture on criminal law for your next coming exam. All my sessions are for educational and academic purposes only. I do not provide any legal advice. I do not allow members to record the session. Recording without permission is unethical. In today's session, we will discuss 5E of the syllabus and then we will discuss topic 6, which is the mens rea. I'm sure that all of you have written the answer framework for the GPS. Please keep that answer framework in your mind. So omission is the last part of the actus rea. So we have discussed 6 questions before starting this, which were not recorded. Those questions were just true and false. You have to determine when 5D is applicable in your answer. The examiner will not give you any hint that discuss 5D. You should know that when to discuss 5D. Likewise, when you should know when to discuss 5C. Likewise, you should know when to discuss 5B. Examiner will not give you any hint. However, we discuss 5A in all the offense question. So it is the last topic on actus rea. Umish, so my style will be, I will explain the topic from NCA syllabus, then we will read section 215, 217 because NCA has advised you to read. Then we would read these two syllabus cases. Then we will read one question, then I will show you an answer which will not be recorded, and then we move to topic 6. This is my plan, not a very long session, 1 hour 30 minutes should be fine. Some offenses do not require positive act by the accused, rather they can be committed by showing that accused failed to act or omitted to act. Whether an offense can occur by omission is a question of construction. Construction here means interpretation. Construction here does not mean building construction. To be guilty of omission, number one, the offense must contemplate a guilt for omission. So if you don't do anything, then you still can be held responsible for writing the exam. Okay, I'm asking interesting question. Mira and Amishi can unmute. Mira, when is your exam? Amishi, when is your exam?
February 12.
February 6th. If
February
you do
12th.
not, if you do not write the February 6th exam, you omit, you omit to write February criminal law exam. Can you be charged?
No, sir.
No.
There
You
has
are
to be a
omitting.
legal. Yes. No, but it's my
Interesting question,
personal.
right?
Yes. Yes. It's my personal
Sorry,
discretion
but
to whether give it or not. It is not a legal duty. If I have a legal duty, if I'm been performing as a police officer or a peace officer, and if I do not perform the duties which I am bound to do, then I will be charged.
right, very right. So I just made a very interesting question explaining the concept of 5E. All of you have to write exam after 1 month. If you omit to write the exam, omit, can you be charged? Answer is no. Why? Because it is your discretion. You can cancel the exam. No problem. So this is not an offense. So Anmol, when you can be charged or anyone can be charged, when you have a duty to perform and legal duty and you do not perform that, only then you can be charged. Now let's read those sections which NCA has advised us to read. Section 215 is in your syllabus for topic number 5E of the syllabus. We are going to read that. Everyone is under a legal duty. You are under a legal duty when, as a parent, foster parent, as a guardian, as a head of the family to provide necessaries of life for a child under the age of 16 years. So I'm making a funny question again. Ammar Ahmed has a son who is 15 years and 6 months old. Six, six, uh, okay, I think one candidate could not be added. Sorry. Uh, when you do not follow the, I think she did not join the group and now. Okay, interesting question, huh? Ammar Ahmed had a son and his age is 15 years and 6 months. Remember, the upper limit is 16, 15 years and 6 months. Ammar Ahmed's son says that you have to purchase for me iPhone 17. Ammar Ahmed says, I cannot afford to give you iPhone 17. Now, which of the statutory requirement is being met? Nimoni, I am the parent.
Parent.
So statutory requirement is met. The
Yes.
statutory requirement is, the second statutory requirement is that the child should be under the age of 16. In this fact pattern question, Ammar Ahmed's son is 15 years and 6 months. Question, can I be charged under section 215?
No,
No, sir.
Why?
because
No.
iPhone is not necessary of
Necessary.
phase of life.
Necessary of life.
Yes, so that is the answer. So see, Amishi, you said we should do statutory requirements. So see how some statutory requirements are met and some statutory requirements are not met. So what was my suggestion yesterday, Divya? That one of the statutory requirements may be missing. So in this question, two statutory requirements are met. What is that? Ammar Ahmed is a parent. This is met. Ammar Ahmed has a child who is under the age of 16 years. This is also met. But what is not met is the necessities of life. Okay, now let's have interesting discussion. Ammar Ahmed's sons think having iPhone 17 is a necessity of life. Whereas some people think it is not a necessity of life. Who will decide this is a necessity of life, Abda, or this is not a necessity of life? Who will decide?
Interpretation,
Correct.
definition.
Definition.
It depends on the status of
Sorry, who
value.
will decide?
We have to see the definition of necessaries.
Yeah.
Abda,
Yes,
so
sir.
you're
And
muted.
also the statutory purpose, I believe.
Yeah. So we get the answer from the annotations. So remember, if you go to the answer framework, which we prepared yesterday, I said you have to define. Now, Simran, you see the importance of defining. So what is necessary? For you, something is necessary. But for your partner, your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your son, your daughter, the interpretations can be different. So then what is the answer? Then the courts decide what is necessities of life, right? So now you see the importance of having that how much it is important to explain that, huh? Okay. We are discussing topic 5E. 3-4 members joined late. We are discussing 5E of the syllabus. This is the last topic for Actusria. We are discussing NCA has asked you to read topic 1, section 1215, and I have already read one section. We have already done 7 questions before the session started. So just telling those members, please don't join late. We have done 7 questions. We did not record that. 215 subsection 1 subsection B says everyone is under a legal duty to provide necessaries of life to their spouse or common law partner. So if you have a spouse, if you have a common law partner, you have to provide necessities of life. Okay, so tell me the name of let's make another funny question. Tell me the name of makeup brand in Canada. If you don't tell, then I will tell. Sephora.
Sephora.
Sephora,
Mac.
right? Everyone knows.
So,
Okay.
this-
So the wife says to husband, you have to buy me Sephora brand. And then husband says, I am a new immigrant. I cannot afford to buy you Sephora brand. I can buy you makeup from Walmart. So can husband be charged? Wife can make a complaint under 215?
No, sir.
So
no, sir.
same answer. Why? It is Simran. What is the answer?
Sir, because it does not come under the category of necessities of life,
It
and
does not
necessities.
come under the category of necessities of life. But now again, so the wife can say, all my friends have Sephora brand. Why you cannot? But all friends does not make the rule. The rule is what the court says. Huh? So this is a funny example just to give you an explain that. See, 215 subsection 1 subsection C says this wording remains the same. Everyone is under a legal duty to provide necessaries of life to a person under his charge. If that person is unable by reason of detention or age or illness or mental disorder or other cause to withdraw himself from the charge and is unable to provide himself with necessaries of life. Okay. I am making another question to check your understanding. You have your mother, you have your father, and you are earning money. They have sent you to Canada to make money, Mira, and send the money back to India, Pakistan, Nigeria, and your home country, right, Mira? So your parents have sent you to go to Canada, make money, and send me back money. Your mother or father is sick. You do not send them the money. Can you be charged under section 215 because of this?
Yes,
Sir, it
sir.
doesn't say
Yes.
there are no limits for the there are no geographical limits, I would say.
I
Okay,
think
Sukena
for
says very interesting. Sukena, you are saying they can be charged because there is no geographical limits?
Yes.
Okay,
If
interesting definition. So Kena says it does not say under the charge mean only in Canada. So if your parents have sent you to Canada to make money, send the money back to India, Pakistan, Nigeria. I use these countries because most of you are from these countries. So can you be charged? So Kena says because there is no geographical limit. Do you agree or disagree? Any other member of the agree or disagree?
I
I
agree.
sir, I
disagree.
agree.
Sir, I think I disagree. I think there's a
I
ethical
disagree.
moral duty to kind of take care of your parents, but there is no legal duty there because he's
But if they are under the charge, and
yeah.
then they
But here nothing shows that the parents are under the child's charge.
yes. Yes.
Hmm. So this is I made a very hard question. Okay, Amrit wants to say something. Amrit,
Sir,
welcome.
thank you, sir. Sir, I don't think he will be charged because parents, you're not bound as I mean, because you're only bound for your children who are under 16 years of age, you're not bound for your parents.
Okay, Amrit says something more interesting. Something new, not interesting. Amrit says that Amrit is only bound or anyone is bound only for the child under 16. We are not bound to provide necessaries of life to our parents. So that is something interesting. Okay. Tommy Lola, yes, welcome.
Yes, I was going to say that you cannot be charged because it's the Canadian Criminal Code and it doesn't cover for other countries. So assuming the parents are here in Canada, then the criminal code can cover negligence, but since they're not around.
Okay, interesting. So Tommy Lola's interpretation is very, very right. Tommy Lola says Canadian Criminal Code is not applicable in India, Pakistan, or Nigeria. Canadian Criminal Code is only applicable in Canada. Why you are applying it to worldwide? Very good interpretation, Tommy Lola. I like that. Okay, Nichi. Nichi, please unmute your side. Nichi.
So I would say it depends. So
Okay.
if the parents are, like Tomilola said, are in Canada,